On a more personal level, you haven't seen your children for a while now.
That's correct.
And you are waiting for the court decisions.
That's correct.
And how are you living this time, this waiting, this separation?
I have to tell you, Massimiliano, it is so difficult. This all started in the end of August last summer. Initially, the shock of the separation for me was very, very difficult. I was very emotional. But I have to say that over time, I have come to separate myself from my emotions and to be able to intellectualize a little bit more and understand the process of what's going on here. And I have to give a lot of credit to my partner. If it weren't for Mike, I would certainly not be where I am right now mentally. He offers a lot of support to me during very difficult times, and then periodically, even the other day, I was in a lot of turmoil because of this. I'm a human being, we as all humans, have these emotions, that have to be expressed sometimes. And he is a very strong person who offers me a lot of guidance and a lot of love, and I think that is the key factor here. Being a loving partner, offering honor and trust, respect, all these things are what make us a strong couple, and I think that is what has helped me as an individual to be able to weather this storm that I'm going through in the legal process. And he keeps me optimistic in believing that at some point in the very near future, this whole issue will have been not only resolved but corrected, so that I will be able to rejoin with my children, and eventually I will hopefully be able to serve as a voice to other people who are disenfranchised, who are not able to either articulate or don't have the financial means to be able to go through this legal process that is a very expensive one in the United States. To be able to say, you know what, this person went through the experience and he held his truth.
How do you perceive your children are going through this situation? You had some contact during all this process with them?
I did, sporadically, yes.
And you could feel the changing in the relationship.
Absolutely.
Did you had the impression that they were suffering from this?
Absolutely. The initial separation, as I mentioned, it happened. There was a very dramatic day where my daughter and I were in an altercation, and she had called her mother and told her that she wanted to come back home. And I won't get into the details of it, but it was a very sad day. Subsequently, we did not speak for several months, and then eventually by January, which was 4 months ago now, is when the courts ruled that there was no basis for us to not be speaking, and decided to rejoin us in normal visitation. I had the children for 1 weekend, and very quickly we readapted to our prior habits and conversations. So it seemed like they were very flexible in being able to pick up from where we had left off before. There was a lot of anger, and I think that anger, particularly in my daughter, who's the oldest child, the elder of the two children, she was very resentful and was saying very hurtful things, and that was just product of the pain that she was in, and that she continues to be in. She had said to me the last time that we saw each other that I did not know what I had put her through. So I'm sure that she has things that are unresolved that she still needs to express to me. So hopefully, again, one day very soon, we will be able to have that conversation, she and I.